Thanks everybody for joining us. So I'm Phil Luthman, Wadsworth City Schools. It's in Northeast Ohio. And some of the common things that perhaps you have heard or experienced, teachers would tell us, I can't connect. I'm in room 108 and I have a lesson plan. I only have 25 more minutes with the kids and none of the Chromebooks can log in. That was common. We would go to the dashboard for our wireless solution and it would say, everything's good. The clients are connected. And I would scratch my head and say, well, clearly not. The teacher is there. And so I would drive over there and try to troubleshoot. And if the problem was still happening, a lot of times I get there and say, oh no, everything started working again. Things are fine. And a lot of times I couldn't find a solution even standing there in the room. And so that was frustrating both for myself and my team and for the teaching staff as well. Let's fast forward to, we did a demo of Mist. And we thought about what is the most demanding area in our school district. Well, that's the high school. And then what's the densest area? Well, that's our cafeteria. So at 1,500 kids in one building, we have 3 lunch periods. So you have 500 or so kids in the lunchroom at a time. And I said, that's a perfect area to demo 2 Mist APs. So we got a demo. We had 2 Mist APs installed and we put them in. And the wireless problems subsided. Everyone was able to connect, which was great. But then we noticed that there was a subset of students that were coming over from the middle school that weren't able to connect. And the Mist dashboard was actually telling us, you have all these problems with DHCP with these users. And I'm like, that's really strange. And apparently this problem had been going on for a while that we didn't know, that when these middle schoolers would come to the high school at a specific part of their classwork with, I believe it was choir, during the day, they would enter and sit in the cafeteria, but they couldn't connect with their personal devices. So the dashboard in Mist said, well, you have a DHCP problem. And I said, well, that's odd. And so I started digging in some of those specific clients, saw that those clients were asking for a DHCP lease over a specific VLAN. And I look at my DHCP server and come to find out that I hadn't actually provisioned a scope for the VLAN that they were trying to connect to. So I was like, wow, that's remarkable. The Mist dashboard actually showed me that I had a DHCP problem and I resolved it. And then those clients all connected and then they didn't have a problem ongoing. So that was really powerful for me to see just in a really quick demo. I was trying to demo the performance of the wireless overall, but to see the intelligence of the dashboard really dig in and show me, well, you have a problem with these people. Here's potentially what the solution could be. And it was right. And I fixed it. Was just so empowering to me. I loved that. Let me tell you one other anecdotal thing that just happened a week and a half ago, which was Overlook Elementary. The music teacher was saying that her Chromebooks, when they would open up, it said that they couldn't log on. And I'm like, well, that's odd because no other spot in the entire district is saying that. So what's unique about that? And I go to Marvis and I look and it says, you're missing a VLAN and it said a specific VLAN number. And I'm like, it's not, I don't see how that's possible. But then I started looking at it further and I'm like, okay, well, the VLAN it's trunked to the AP. And what's the uplink port to that switch in that part of the building? Yep, that VLAN's on that trunk port. And then I thought, I'm like, well, it's connected to a Cisco core in the MDF of that building. No wonder. And so I went and checked the uplink to that part of the building from the Cisco core in the MDF. And sure enough, I was actually missing an allowed VLAN on that uplink port from the Cisco core. And I was right. It said AI verified, you're missing this VLAN. And the Mist dashboard told me how to fix a switching problem that I had. And so I put the VLAN in, the proper VLAN was able to be trunked to that part of the building. All the clients got on and the ticket was closed. So really incredible, powerful stuff that we've never experienced before.